Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Hey everybody, today we've got ourselves a crispy sugar maple removal in a little backyard here. We got a little bit of bark delamination down there at the base, and there's some up in the canopy up on this side too. But if you'll notice, there's a lot of really fine organic material out on the ends of the limbs, and according to the customer, this has only been dead for 1 season, and I can't find any evidence of decay, no mushrooms, no soft wood, anything anywhere on this tree. So I feel good about climbing it. Dead maple's not exactly strong. It's not like dead elm or anything like that. But like I said, I can't find any evidence of decay, so I think we'll be safe to climb today. It also doesn't require any crazy high tie-ins or anything like that. We've got enough room to swing some stuff down. We've got the GRCS here so we can lift some stuff up too. We do have the garage to contend with and the fence. This is one of the few trees that I've sold myself this year. I've kind of stopped doing that and do mostly contract climbing now. But I think this should be a good little fun. I'm going to try some DRT climbing. Haven't climbed DRT in a long time, and I just kind of want to get back to it. It kind of requires a little less force on your body sometimes when you're going out on limb walks and stuff. So I know there's SRT solutions to that, but it's just nice to have 2 climbing systems in the truck. And so, you know, if you're going to have 2 of them, you might as well use both of them and be well familiar with them. Because at least for me, I start to forget stuff when I don't use it. Let's get some stuff set up, and we'll get up in a tree and we'll start putting some stuff on the ground. Alrighty, so what we got ourselves set up with here is we got a block over there and then a block over here. Now this is going to put some squeezing force on these 2 spars, which isn't great, but I want to make sure we separated the GRCS from the person, or from the load. So the GRCS is on this side of the tree, and all of our rigging will end up on this side of the tree. That way the operator of the GRCS isn't standing under the load, because that's obviously not safe. Alright, so we've got a couple limbs off of here. I just flopped them down there to open things up. We got a limb that is probably close to balance tied, and we're going to swing it over, and then once it's off the tree, we'll let it down nice. Okay, well I cut off the hinge a little early there. Let me push this out of the tree. Alrighty, nope, not yet, sorry. Okay, now on down with it. Yep, very nice. Okay, we got this lower limb here. It hangs out over the fence. You know, I could go out there and piece it out and toss it down back, but because there's a GRCS here, we can stand her up and it'll be nice and quick and easy. Alrighty, I cut it at an angle there because I don't trust these fibers to hang on with it being maple and being dead. And this has to go a long way. Okay, go ahead and crank in the fast direction. Yeah, very good, very good. Keep cranking, keep going. There, the fibers broke, keep cranking. Okay, stop. We've been getting some stuff off this tree, and what we're doing is we're opening this tree up like this. You know, we're going to work our way around here, and then we'll come back and work over the garage. And the reason I want to do it in that order is because now I can allow that stuff to be a buffer, and if we have anything that wants to swing over here, it'll run into that instead of threatening the garage down there. So that's going to be the strategy for the whole tree. We're going to get this all worked out here. We'll get this big limb off. We'll do the stuff on the back, and then we'll do the stuff over the garage. And that will be a good strategy for this particular tree. Something I've noticed with DRT, with having so much tail to deal with, I've found myself it's just really handy to leave the rope, my tail right here, over the branch I'm cutting, because I'm always, you know, staying on the side away from the direction it's going to swing if it, you know, when the hinge fibers let go. And so what I do is I just cut things off a little ways out, and then I cut the stub off once I've got my rope around it. I think that's a pretty safe route to go. Because it's over just one branch, if I was to descend in an emergency, you know, that rope would come over there with my body weight and with this pulley on here. I think it's been a reasonable strategy. It's worked out pretty good. Okay, go ahead and stand that up. Nice. On down. Go ahead and crank a little bit. That's good right there. We don't want to go too hard on these dead branches. Okay, go ahead and crank that. Nice, nice. There she goes. Looky there. Ooh, that's good. Dropping some stuff for sure. Now there is some decay up in here. On this lead, looks like it's been dead a little bit longer than the rest of the tree. A little too much pretension on that one. Sorry. Go ahead and crank. Nice, nice, nice. Hey, she held on good. Go ahead and crank. Nice work, nice work, nice work. And stop. And you can come on down with that. But here, we don't have a whole lot of options. It's going to disintegrate whenever it touches anything. But we're going to swing it out towards the chimney on that house. And it'll come down and it'll smack the tree and hopefully throw its debris back into there and not litter the garage. Wind is fighting us a little bit. Ooh, the hinge is cut off. Whoopsie. Here she goes. Okay, well, it doesn't always go to plan. You'll have that sometimes. In order to keep the rest of this branch from getting wild like the top did, we're gonna use a redirect here and we're gonna keep it over here and keep it from swinging all the way over there. Just to keep things a little more docile. Nice. Nicely done. Alright, we're kind of changing things up, and what we're gonna end up doing is we're gonna change our rigging system here, and we're gonna finish rigging up what's on this side of the tree, and then we'll switch ends of the rope and we'll start rigging what's on this end of this side of the tree. So what I want to do next is go over there and grab that limb. So I'm just gonna swing over there and see if I can catch it first try here. Oh, that's not as fun as it as I want it to be. Oh. Alright, now I want to go down there to cut. There's branches underneath some other branches. So what we're going to try and do is kind of angle the hinge to kind of force it that way a little bit. Sometimes it works good, kind of depends on the tree and how well the hinge hangs on. This has been hanging on pretty good, this tree, so we'll give it a shot here and see if we can keep it out of that other stuff. That looks pretty good. Go ahead and crank down there. Oh yeah. It's still gonna tangle a little bit. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Stop. Okay, we got this big lead that's over top the garage, and we cut a couple branches off of it and rigged them down. They weren't anything spectacular, but I really want to stand this whole thing up with the GRCS. It's just, the tree is dead. I don't feel real good about it. So what we're going to do is we're going to rig this top off, and then we're going to stand the whole thing up. Woo! That was my fault for setting that up poorly. And we're gonna stand this lead up. I'm not gonna cut it all the way against the tree, but down there where that other branch stub is, then I'll cut off and we'll lower it down. Okay, go ahead and crank on that at your leisure. All right. Now, it's interesting to note that that kicked off there that way because of the pressure we put on that brush up there. I should have stopped him earlier so that way it didn't kick off as hard. I knew that that would happen, I just didn't know how much. It's kind of hard to judge that pressure sometimes. This right here is the nice thing about DRT, at least what I think is nice. So when it's self-tailing, and you can advance it with one hand while your feet are busy doing something else. I'm going to tie these together here quick to improve our chances of things going favorably. Whew. That was bad. That was not good. Yeah, I'm not sure if there was a better solution or not, but I don't like the way that just chonked a bunch of sticks with that roof. Alrighty, this top is just kind of a little bit of a nuisance here. So if we were to just swing it down, it would just crash and litter that roof again, and I'm tired of doing that. I didn't want to do it once, and I've done it too many times, so we're not going to do that again. So I'm going to put my sling on here and use it as a redirect. We'll cut this and we'll lower it right down here. It won't put too much stress on this piece because we're redirected up there and it'll be down. In fact, it'll actually be putting stress on it backwards, which probably even my own weight out here will help counteract. But we'll make a face cut, we'll tie it on, we'll make a back cut. Actually, I think we just tie it on now. Yeah, I can get the saw in there. Nice. Now the moment we've all been waiting for, getting this big limb off of here. So I got it tied up there. I'm gonna make a reverse notch here, and we'll lift it with the GRCS. We'll send it over center, and it'll probably be a little bit dynamic when it comes off, but it shouldn't be too bad. Okay, that should do it. Okay, go ahead and crank on that. Yep, there she is. She's on the rope. All right, we're gonna do it again with this last piece. Okay, go ahead and crank up. Yep, is it pretty tight then?
Yeah.
If that isn't the most static rig I've ever done, I don't know what is. Okay, you can come down with it. We've got one of our last lower limbs to lift. I think just about everything else up there will be regular, good old conventional rigging. Okay, if you want to go ahead and crank on that. Looking good, looking good. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, and stop. Alright, you can come down with it. Alrighty, these tops are all we got left. Got this one tied on right here. Nice. I have been paying close attention to the condition of this tree as I climb it, and I'm pretty certain it's not been dead, at least this part. That other part was pretty dead, but it's not been dead too long. I don't know if you can see down there, but when I put my spikes into this wood, it forces water out of the xylem and phloem, and you can see it on the surface of the wood. Also, look at this stuff, it's pretty strong. It's pretty good and strong. I would trust it with my life. Now, there's a little punk in there, but for the most part it's good. Looky there. So slick. Okay, she's ready to go. Yeah, that wasn't perfect, but it was pretty close to flat. I'll take it. I'm gonna cut this thing off quick. Okay. Alrighty, well, we got everything down. My head is pounding. I have a ridiculous headache right now. But the stick is all that's left. We're gonna flop it towards the house there so it's easy to get out through the access between the house and the driveway. Well, that hinge leaves a lot to be desired. We're not going to look at that. But logs down, she's good to go. Well, we got it all wrapped up. This is the way we're leaving things. It looks kind of helter-skelter, which I'm not a big fan of, but it's the arrangement we had. So they can cut everything this size and smaller with their chainsaw, so I cut up some of the bigger pieces for them. And yeah, that's about it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see more, feel free to subscribe, and if you think it's worth a like, go ahead and hit the like button. Hopefully we'll see you on the next one.